What's up guys, my name is Giga Finance and today I will show you how to make a unique website for your meme coin idea. Everyone has bad attention span, so I'm going to make this very concise and short. We're going to need Framer and we're going to need something called CodePen. Okay, I think this is the best thing that you can ever use. So with CodePen, it's basically open source stuff that people make and you can redesign it and give, attributes or whatever in your website. So it's really simple. You're going to open up Framer and you're going to change the desktop here to 1920 by 1080. Afterwards, you're going to grab your idea. The meme that I'm going to be using is this puppy on a computer. I think it's just cute. You can use whatever you want. So now what I want to do is kind of make it like a virus dog, right? So I went on CodePen and I typed in hacker. And there's a bunch of options and I really liked this one. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to implement this on the website very easily. Okay, so you're going to click insert here and you're going to type in embed and click embed. Then drag this into your canvas, okay? Make this absolute and change the width to 1920 and the height to 1080. Now drag this up and make it fit the canvas. Okay, so this is your resolution. By the way, if you're running around and say you're zoomed in somewhere, just click Shift-1 and it's going to bring you and zoom out to your canvas. Okay, so now what we have here is an embed and we're going to implement this code from CodePen. So go to your CodePen and as you can see, there's an HTML, CSS, and JavaScript file. Now, how can you implement this in an embed? It's very simple. Copy this for HTML, scroll down and on the embed while you're selected, click HTML. Paste this, click enter, then click shift, enter, enter. Make this a little bigger. And we're going to do a style tab. Okay. Do style and then close style, shift, enter. Okay. And this is going to be where our CSS is going to go. So click Control A, copy, and then put it into style, click enter. Okay. We're getting there. And now we're going to go back to here and we're going to do our JavaScript. Now, here's the thing about CodePen that I really love. If you want to edit something and see how it looks like before you implement it in your embed, change stuff here. Now, I recommend, I am not a coder myself, okay? I understand fundamental code, but I don't write code, especially Java. There's two ways of doing it. One is using Claude AI or ChatGPT. I recommend Claude, and adding things to it or changing stuff or converting it. There's a lot of ways and issues that you might run into, okay? But usually if it's just regular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you won't have any issue. But sometimes, for example, on CodePen, people use coffee JavaScript, okay? And with this one, it might not convert. So you would have to recompile it using Claude. So you would take this code and tell Claude to, hey, reconvert this from CoffeeScript to JavaScript. Okay, stop with the yapping. Now, as you can see on the left side here, there's backdoor found and stuff like that. It looks like a virus, right? So to make it cool and make it kind of fit our narrative, so our ticker, for example, let's do a virus dog. So I want to make the ticker virus. Now, a cool implementation, right? On the JavaScript here, it says var text. You would change, say backdoor found, right? You would do virus. Okay, copy this and change it to this. And now if you look on the left side, okay, it says virus. Now this is the entire script that just keeps repeating over and over. It's very self-explanatory. So you would change things to your liking. So now what we would do here is copy and paste this into our Framer. We're going to open up a script tab. Okay, this is where the JavaScript is going to go. And make sure, because sometimes you might put this before, and this way it won't work because it's reading it as CSS. So make sure that your last tab, which is your script tag for JavaScript, is not into the style tab. And then just paste it here and click enter. And now, as you can see, we have our hacking text. All right. Now, as you can see, the scanning kind of looks like shit. It just looks weird. So what we can do is we can go back in here. Okay. And under HTML, if we delete this, it removes the text, but it has the, okay. So what you would do is you would find the CSS, okay. And then you would find the color of it. So usually the color is red. You see the box shadows, okay? And then just make this all black. See? And then what you can do here is make the box itself black, background black. Okay, so now we removed the scanning. You're going to copy the CSS. So scroll back up here and we're going to remove, right, scanning. And then we copied the style tab. So just do this. Okay, click enter. And now we have removed the scanning. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to customize the code and you're not a coder and you want to take this and make the text align to the left side, there's two ways of doing this. The first way is taking the embed and then just dragging it here, okay? And as you can see, it's to the left. Now, because this is an embed and your base canvas is white, you just change the base canvas and you fill this with black, okay? But sometimes this might not work for you because let's say it's a gradient color or you have a video or whatever it is. Then you would just take the code in the embed, okay? Say it's CSS or JavaScript, just literally ask ChatGPT, and if that doesn't work, use Claude AI. I recommend using Claude because it's more oriented around coding. Okay, so now go back in here, line this up. Okay, so now we have our virus. If you want to make this bigger, click here. You're going to right click and click add to stack. Okay, with a Framer, you want to use stacks, and I'll tell you why. It's good for mobile optimization, and there's a lot of other stuff that you can implement and customize. So once we put this into a stack, just rename this to main script or whatever you want to call it. And now, as you can see, it kind of moved it back in the middle. This is because this is its own component now. So what we're going to do here is make this absolute here. We're going to set this to relative and relative. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make it like this. Okay. So click here and drag it and put this here, for example. Okay. And now with this, scroll down here and click transform scale, and under scale, you can make this bigger. So now, see, it kind of fits the screen instead of changing the code. So just grab here, right? And then just move this to wherever you want, right here. I forgot to remove this keyframe for blink because it keeps blinking in the middle. And because we made it bigger now, it's in the middle, so it covers the code. So go to embed. So yeah, so just make the opacity 0, and then it just removes it from being visible. Sometimes if you don't know how to code and you remove something, it might fuck up the code, and then it's going to give you an error, and then the whole thing breaks. So just tweaking little things like that helps a lot. Okay, so now we have our running base canvas code. Okay, it looks very empty. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to add our picture. So you're going to click insert and you're going to click picture, okay, by typing in image, click it. Okay, so we have our frame here. Now click fill on the corner, choose image. And now here, this is what it looks like. So what you want to do is click type and fit, so it fits the resolution. Now we have our meme. So you're going to do the same thing, or right click this, and we're going to click add to stack. Okay. We're going to rename this by clicking Control R to meme. Okay. And as you can see, the meme is not matching the resolution of the stack. So all you do is just select up here. Okay. And then just go like this. Now go grab this and put this like in the corner or something. I don't know. Okay, so we have our meme here. And then what we can do here with the meme is just change the opacity. So scroll down, styles, and then opacity. And you can put this here. You can genuinely just play around it and make it what you want to have. End of the day, when it comes to doing meme coin websites, you don't want to have like a basic template, what everyone does, because it just looks corny and overused. So if you want to make something unique and you want it to scale up and you want to have a passion project, I recommend doing stuff like this because it makes wonders and differences. So you want to add socials and the coin address, then you would just click insert and then you would do logo. Okay. So we have our logo here. Okay, so then you're going to click the logo and you're going to click a right click, add stack. And as you can see, it gives a white background. To fix this, scroll down and make the filter black. So now this is what it looks like. So just click your stack, rename it to say Twitter. Okay, grab this and put this here, for example. Okay. And then if you drag it and gives you this error, scroll up, make this into absolute. Okay, see? Make this into absolute, right click, or just drag this into the desktop, sorry. And now we have our Twitter. So then what you would do is you would put this here, click the logo, not the stack itself, scroll down and then change the framer to Twitter. And then you're going to have X. Okay. Now, if you want to have Telegram, copy and paste. So now you have 2. Rename this into Telegram. Okay. So now this is Telegram and this is Twitter. So for Telegram, as you can see, if you type in Telegram, it gives you a really shitty icon. So what you do is you do your own custom one. Click custom. Okay. Upload. So then we're going to use Telegram. And now we have Telegram and Twitter. Okay. Now, if you want to add a coin address, there's 2 ways of doing it. One is using text, but I like to make it more unique. What we're going to do here is we're going to go to insert and then we're going to type clipboard, click on it. Okay. And then when you do this, what you're going to do is change the aspects of it. So let's make this white and change the text to black. So now we have this. Right click, add the stack as well. Okay. Fill the stack with black. And then grab this, put this in here, transform, scale, and then when you click clipboard here, label, just do copy CA. And then when you launch the token and you have the coin address, you would just paste it here. So for an example, let's just do like X, right? Do publish, preview. So when I click on it, it copies it into my clipboard. Now, as you can see, this looks kind of ugly. So if you want to make this kind of better, it's very simple to do. There's a lot of effects you can do on Framer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to select the stack here, make it smaller. Okay. Then we're going to do effect, loop. And with the loop, we're going to click mirror, 3D, set the Z to 0. Okay. And then we're going to scale this to about 1.5. All right, let's do 1.4. So now if you click preview, so now there's a pulsing loop. So it just looks better to click. As you can see, sometimes like the embed might interfere. Okay, what you can do here, for instance, is just remove the background from it. Okay, do a transparent background on Photoshop and then just upload it so it doesn't interfere with it. But for just testing and tutorial purposes, I'm just letting you know, like if you want to make it super, super detailed and oriented. Okay, so now if we click this, it looks like this. Don't get me wrong, this is kind of shitty, right? But I'm just showing you the endless possibilities you can use as a beginner to create. Now, if you don't know how to add your own custom domain, it is very simple. It costs $5. To make this, it is free. But if you want to add your own custom domain, okay, for example, like if you just do their URL, it's going to give made in Framer, and this just looks bearish. It doesn't look like there's a lot of effort done into it. So when you make projects, you want to make sure to have your own URL, and it's really cheap. Go to Namecheap.com, okay? Click buy a domain, and look how simple it is. So you can do virusdog.lol. Usually it's LOL and XYZs, and they literally cost $2, okay? $2, bro. So here, virusdog, look at this. It's $2. Just go buy it. Okay, and then what you can do is go back into your Framer, click the gear icon here, go to domain, and then just connect your own domain. After you upgrade it, it's $5, okay? And then just connect the DNS. If you have any questions with that, just comment and I can give you a tutorial or something, but I don't want to go into detail with that, but it is very simple and I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. And as you can see, now you have a unique website that just looks quirky and memey, you know? Don't get me wrong, this is not very, there's not a lot of effort done into it, right? But you guys get the gist of the idea. I do recommend, if you guys do this, put something small in the corner of saying like the code buy or something like that. You know, if you want to give credits to the owner of the code, because you are ripping this shit off. It is open source, but still just give some attributes. If you guys like this video, leave a like, comment with what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.